Hey everyone, it's Kate. Welcome to today's video. Today I am sharing 4 tips to give minimalism a little try. Dab your toe in the waters of minimalism. Come on in, the water's warm. I think most people think of minimalism as far as just things in their life and less things, but if you have been watching a little bit more of my minimalism videos lately, you will see that minimalism to me is spending your time, money, and energy on things that you value and eliminating or drastically reducing the rest. And today I'm going to share the 4 categories that I think are really important to practice minimalism. So let's get started with the first one. If you know me at all, you know I love me some acronyms. Like the Kate method. If you don't know what the Kate method is, I will leave it down below. But I love acronyms because they help me remember the things that are important. So today's acronym is M.E.S.S. We are going to make a mess with minimalism. Oh, the irony. So the M stands for money. I love applying minimalism to money. I have heard the term financial minimalism, and I think it makes perfect sense in my world. So I'm going to give you an example of a way that I practice financial minimalism so you can give it a try too and see if it's something you're interested in. One way that I practice financial minimalism is I have narrowed down my budget categories. Back in the day, I had savings, house, transportation, entertainment, utilities, food, and it was like so many categories, and it was a lot to look at, honestly. And now my budgeting is so simple and it makes me not overwhelmed. It's super simplified. So instead of infinite categories, in order to keep it minimal, simple, not overwhelming, all I have is these 4 categories. I have savings, I have giving, I have lifestyle, and I have household. That's it. Narrowing this down for me has changed my entire financial life, to be very honest. If you want to know how I budget, I will leave the budget videos for me down below. It's so easy, you guys. If you have any problems with budgeting, please watch. I'm going to leave 2 videos. I'm going to leave one on how you do a budget on paper, and I'm going to leave another one on how I do my survival budget. And I really think that video is important because it shows you what you can take away if a crisis happens. Okay, so please keep your eye out for that. I'll leave it down below. But think about your categories right now in your budget. Do you have a million categories too? Is it something that you could narrow down? If you take a look at my videos, you'll see how simplifying this has changed everything. I'm able to save way more money this way, seeing it the way that I do, and I've been able to create a lot of less financial anxiety and stress in my life. So check it out. The E in mess is for your environment. I know that's an obvious one. That is an important one. I am a true believer that your outside creates sometimes how you feel on the inside. And I know that sounds backwards because usually it's inside out. But for me, if I have a crazy workstation, if my desk is covered in papers and files, envelopes that I don't even know where they go to, and folders and who knows what, I can't focus. If I have a bedroom with piles of clothes everywhere, I don't sleep as well. If I come home and I have to clear off the kitchen table for 20 minutes just to get to the kitchen table, stress. So environment is a huge factor in minimalism. And today I'm going to encourage you to just clear one surface, one high traffic surface in your house that gets all the goods. And you know what I'm talking about. Who can think of 2 places right now that you just dump your stuff and go and just pray it'll just go away later? I can think of 4 places right away. My kitchen table, my kitchen counters, my nightstand, and Bathroom sink creep. You know how that stuff just starts to crawl out from your drawers, and there's makeup and there's soaps and there's floss and there's toothbrushes and oh my. So a way to, again, dip your toe in the sea of minimalism is pick one of those surfaces that is your dumping ground, and let's try for even the week to just keep it clear and see how you feel when you look at that space and it is not daunting. It is not overflowing. It is available. Imagine that. Just pick one space, keep it clear for a week, maybe 2, maybe longer, and see how it makes you feel. The third letter is the first S in M.E.S.S, and that stands for schedule. Think about that schedule, you guys. And what you're gonna do is look at that schedule. You're gonna find something and you're gonna subtract it from your schedule. Look at all your commitments. Is there some things that when you look at that appointment, that dinner you've set with someone, that thing, you've got a thing. You know what I'm talking about? The thing where this is what happens when you look at that. If you have any of those on your schedule, can you get rid of it? Can you delete it? Can you let them know you are no longer interested? Can you find an alternative? Can you pick up the phone and take care of it on the phone instead of meeting with them? Can it be handled in an email? What can you do to get rid of the thing that you don't want to do? Find one thing in your schedule, just one. I bet you have a lot of things in the schedule. I feel like I have a lot less on my plate socially since the pandemic, of course. I would say there's a lot less stuff that we have, but there's still stuff. So look through it and find one thing on your schedule that you can subtract. And again, spend that time doing something productive that you actually want to do. Minimalism is all about eliminating the things that don't bring you value. So don't spend your time doing things you hate. Find that pocket of time and put it towards something that's important to you and something that brings much more value to your life. The fourth letter in M.E.S.S is social. We are social beings for the most part. Some of us are introverted. Now, something you might not know about me, because of the way you see me on this screen, you may think I'm extroverted. This would be incorrect. I am a friendly introvert. I know that probably comes to a great shock, but I need that time alone to regenerate. I love being alone. I love reading. I love thinking. I love writing things. I like that time to reflect. I like time to plan my videos. I like time to choreograph my dances alone. And I love it. And if I have too much social interaction, when I'm done, I'm done. I'm like flatlined. I have no energy left and I need to take a nap because I put out so much energy for these videos, when I'm teaching dance, all these kind of things I bring out, or just going out with friends. You've got that energy, that positivity, and that's me. But in order to get to that level of energy, I need to shut down also. So I enjoy alone time probably more than the average person. Raise your hand if you're an introvert. Let me know in the comments. Are you introverted or are you extroverted? Let me know. I love knowing these things about you guys. So on a social topic, what I am going to recommend, and this is something I read, and when I read it, it just was like, oh, yes. I'm going to read it to you because I don't even want to misquote her in any way, okay? So in my Google searches, I don't even know what I was looking for. What was I looking for? I was looking for something. I'm always looking for something, just like you're looking for something right now. This tip about practicing minimalism on a social level, listen to this. I read this girl's blog. Her name is Brittany Bergman. Never heard of her before, but for whatever reason, found her this day. And it was exactly what I think, but haven't put into words. So she nails it, okay? A social tip for minimalism. Listen to this. She says in bold letters, define your home team. Ready for this? Basically, define your core group of friends and family, the ones that get the best of your time and energy. If you get an invitation from someone not on your home team, don't accept it if it will negatively impact your home team relationships in the long term. It's not that you never spend time with people outside your home team. It means you do so carefully. She nailed it. I love that. I have a home team. Do you have a home team? Do you have a core group of friends or family that are like your ride or dies? Do you have like that core group that if push comes to shove, you will be there for them and they're the ones that you want to spend the most time with? They're the ones that you want to dedicate your energy to. They're the ones that have your heart. Define your home team. That will help. That doesn't mean, again, like she's saying, that doesn't mean you can't hang out with anyone else. And it doesn't mean to be like elitist, like, oh, you're not on my home team. Sorry, we can't hang out. None of that. But again, minimalism is about prioritizing. It's about getting the most value of your time, energy, money, all of that. So define your home team. And again, that will be where your massive focus is. And doesn't that just feel like, I just feel like that's just like, I feel like that is like a weight off my shoulders. If you define your home team and you prioritize them, then you're spending the time, money, and energy on the people that mean the most to you. Speaking of people that mean a lot to me, you watching this, you mean a ton to me, that you take the time and watch my videos each week. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this kind of content, please hit subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload. Oh, and hit that like button. It really helps my channel. I appreciate it. If you're a member of the K-Squad and you want to rock your gear, please go ahead, order a soft fuzzy sweatshirt, maybe even a mug. I'm going to leave that link down below if you're interested. I've been trying to repost all the pictures of you guys sending me your pics with your stuff, and it just makes me so excited to spread the word, and I'm just thrilled and appreciative of all of you. Thank you. Of these 4 simple tips that I shared today, what is your favorite one? And what is one that either you already practice and it's working for you, or you're not doing it yet, but you're gonna give it a whirl and see how it goes? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.